Hello viewers and subscribers. Recently I was trying to fly my E-flite UMX Cirrus Sr22 version 1 at my neighborhood park, and earlier I was trying to take off from a narrow sidewalk at the park, and I kept having like tip overs happen, and eventually the nose landing gear broke away from the little nose gear mount on the plane. And what I mean by the nose gear broke off is that part of this thin type stuff that is a little thicker than a paper clip basically broke somewhere, and the way I tried to do this nose landing gear repair is I put 5mm epoxy between the nose gear and this little circle mount. And as well, I've added a little bit of these balsa wood scraps with 5mm epoxy as well to, treat it as a bracing for the nose gear. And of course, with trying to do this nose gear repair, I really don't care about getting the nose wheel to steer ever again, especially for how small the plane is. And with trying to use some kind of glues to get the nose gear back in place, you're just going to have to expect for the, dried glues to, sit in the way of where that circular nose gear mount sits. And I'm glad that with doing this nose gear repair that my rudder still works anyway, and that overall the nose gear sits reasonably straight, so I can easily do another cement takeoff, but just without a steerable nose gear. And actually I've had that nose gear steering problem on this plane for a while, and I've easily heard complaints on the internet about the nose gear steering mechanisms on this plane and all that stuff, and I would totally understand that for how small the nose gear compartments are, and being that the plane's a UMX. And once again, that area that that really broke related to nose gear is this thing where we call it that is a little thicker than a paper clip. So in other words, when this nose gear came away, part of this thicker than paper clip structure was still stuck to the slot of the circular nose gear mount. And I hope all of you viewers and subscribers enjoy the nose gear repair on my E-flite UMX Cirrus Sr22 version 1 presentation. Thank you all very much.